So, hello. We're so glad you joined us tonight for Order Your Steps Facebook Live 2019. We're really excited about all the things we have on the horizon for this year. We're welcoming you to our first Facebook Live of the year. So, first, I would like to say it is a brand new year, and we're encouraging you to dream big, set goals, and take action because that's what we're going to do. 2018 was a rather interesting year for me individually and for the company, but more so, and I don't even know if I introduced myself. I'm Candy. um, but it was a year of learning for me. I call it my year of obedience because it really showed me how to listen to God and do what He asks me to do, even though it doesn't seem um, comfortable or what you would expect. But just do what He says. So it's been a year of growth in 2018 for me. In addition, I'm beginning, like in years past, um, with all the drama that life brings year after year. The end of the year comes and it's like, oh my God, I'm so glad that year is over. But for me, even the last few years, it's been kind of a transition from one year to another. Instead of looking back on the not so good things that happened, but more so looking at the positive things that we were able to accomplish in the year prior. I really truly believe that I'm living in my latter days being much, much better than my former. So, again, 2018 wasn't so bad, but it was a year of learning and growth. It also taught me how to truly worship the Lord in terms of for worshiping Him for who He is and not simply because of what He can do for me, but what I can do for Him. So let's move on and let me tell you about all the exciting things that we have on the horizon for you in 2019. We're going to have a Ordering Your Steps newsletter. It will be words of encouragement, and it will also give you tips on how to organize your life, your body, your mind, and your space. So there will be some organizing tips as well. In addition, if you're interested in signing up, you can always leave us a comment or inbox us at any time. Leave us your email address or just like my Facebook page, and you'll definitely get them as the issues come out. We're planning on publishing at least once a month, and we started last year, and it's been going pretty well. So we're expecting to remain consistent throughout 2019 with our newsletter. I'm also looking at introducing a Conquering Your Paper Clutter Monster. Now, I've always focused on organizing as a process, organizing closets, which is always big. But one thing that I see that is becoming a bigger and bigger challenge in our lives is paper. Starting with the mail, and need I say more? You don't really need any other explanations. It's in the planning stage, so I'm working through the logistics. I would like to have one the end of February, maybe around a Saturday brunch time, to do it in like three segments, maybe one on mail, one on personal papers, and one on business papers. So be on the lookout for that. So I'm excited about that. Then I'm even more enthusiastic about there's a woman, we're having our second annual women's conference. And it's entitled this year, Declutter Your Mind. Many times we are in the midst of, stress and anxiety, and we just write it off. And especially we as women, because we have so many other things to take care of, that we just figure, oh, I'm a little depressed or I don't feel very well. So we're going to really talk about some tips about women's wellness. And we have two professional counselors that will be joining us. And we're expecting a very informal, comfortable atmosphere with food and fellowship. And just like a chat on some tips on how we can do work on just decluttering the mind and making life a whole lot simpler by keeping our mind in order. And then I have a new book that's going to be launched this year. It's entitled Order, Organize, and Obedience. And it really allows me to show you all how the Lord has truly ordered my steps for the past 4 decades. And even when I didn't know He was ordering my steps, it's just amazing how the book evolved. It started out when I started Order Your Steps. It was a compilation. Well, basically, it was a blog. I was doing a blog of my business and really how the business started and how He given me the idea of Order Your Steps, and and at that time I was going to do an ebook. I wanted to do an ebook. So what I've done now is I've done a compilation of all of my blog posts. There's some about organizing, there's some about me, there's some about my family. And what I found interesting is that my fellow bloggers were a lot more interested at times of me, my life, and my family versus organizing tips. So it should be a really fascinating book. I'm really excited about how it's coming together. And so we're looking at a launch in the June timeframe. Now, I failed to mention that our women's workshop is going to be in April, near the end of April. And again, like my Facebook page, and you'll be able to see all the details periodically as we go forward. Really looking forward to introducing you to our speakers. But again, we hope that you will be able to join us for the conference. We hope that you would stay tuned, come back and join us from time to time. Again, I'm hoping to have these Facebook Live videos at least once a month. I have some interviews lined up with current clients. In addition, I'm hoping to do a series on marriage in the month of March, and I've asked my husband if he'd allow me to interview him. So I'll keep you posted on that one. But we'll be celebrating 35 years in March, and so look, I'll keep you posted on that one. He hasn't totally agreed yet, but we'll see what happens. Because I think there's a lot that we can share after surviving together for that length of time. So, without any further ado, I am going to say goodbye. I'm looking forward to an absolutely awesome year. I hope you are also. And come back and join us again at Order Your Steps Facebook Live. See you then.